Hi, YouTube.
Classic Scout. Just the way I like it.
I know that you have to, like, do, for the achievements in this, you have to do, ow, ow, ow. I didn't brush my hair. Ow, fuck, idiot. You have to do, like, successful runs and specific things with everybody, but fuck, man. Oh, that's how I check all that. That's how you pause the fucking game? Right-clicking? 5-stream streak, let's go. You know, day by day, building that stream back up. I believe in you. You'll reach the more billion streams that it's supposed to be. In our hearts, we know it's in the 700s. Oh, and the text will be written in cum. It's gonna be like those death metal shirts, you know? Where it's just like...
Sure, why not?
Just the, indistinguishable lettering. But, like, if you're in the scene, you know, you're just, like, in the know. You know.
Crap in the way. Supplies can't land. Clear it out, miner.
Where is the supply beacon? I have no fucking idea. I guess I can code through these brambles. Okay, yes, I can. Oh, a double ope, dude. What are we in the Midwest? What's up, Gwen? Welcome in. I hope y'all are having a good day so far. A good Wednesday. It's a good middle of the week. Kind of just chill day. I was telling Snowy, I feel like I've been doing, you know, just like work on the, oh, those brambles regenerate. That's good to know. I've just been like working on the house. The +1 damage for every 1% of missing HP. That's pretty cool, but I like this one.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swoon incoming.
I was telling Snowy the other day that I feel so weird with not having any like work to do in the house right now. Like everything is like done right now. We are, you know, there's no more like little house projects that I've been doing. I just feel like I've been doing stuff nonstop. I have been so fucking antsy the past couple days where I'm like, fuck, I feel like I need to be doing something in the house. And I'm like, I'm like, fuck, man, I need to build something. I need to go like do something. I need something to do. And and I'm just now, I finally am just putting that energy back into like the streams now because I don't have shit to do, you know, in the house anymore. We're all set for right now until I gotta like reorganize some things here in a bit, but that's not really like as much as I've been doing the past week. So I'm just like, I'm in this state of I need to do something, but there's nothing to do. So I'm just like finally getting like all the shit that I've been meaning to reorganize and get shit done, like done with that. So
It's for me.
could knock some shit over. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, that really helped me. Give me a couple days work by knocking over my my bookshelves with all of my shit in it. Thank you. Keeping me sane, keeping my hands busy. No, I mean, like, you know, I've got a bunch of I just like,
Well done. You got them all.
I don't know. It's like I feel like I have more than enough time, and of course, you know, I'm gonna be streaming and shit and everything. I think it's just that I'm not used to the
Arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm just not used to having like the time like and everything that like normally gets taken up by streaming and hobbies, you know? So now that I'm not reorganizing or doing housework and shit, I'm like, oh fuck. I guess, yeah, I just now have times to like do Warhammer, read books, and play games and shit. Like yesterday, like cause Snowy didn't work out with me on Monday, so she was working out and I was playing Sonic Crossworlds. Holy shit, Sonic Crossworlds is fun. The idle hands are the devil's J.O. Yeah, is the devil's in my ear just J.O.ing me? He's just like, yeah. Now stroke it real slow.
Something like this.
So that, you know, you have nothing to do. 64 outside. God, share that here.
Get it done, miner.
I want that so bad. We are like right now at the point of like, oh, this fucking thing's in this. We're at the point right now where, it's like where our lows are finally getting down into the 60s, but like we're still in the 80s for highs. So we're getting there in terms of temperature, but like, I needed to be colder. I needed to be colder.
This is gonna help me be a perfect warrior.
Yeah, my devil sounds like Gilbert Godfrey. Yeah, perfect. I feel like that's the only way that I could have like a JOI instructor, is that if, you know, if it were Gilbert Godfrey instructing me on my JOI. Oh my God, these fucking flying things are like insanely like I cannot deal with them. The 90s over the weekend, it was hell. Yeah.
Grip the base real tight.
That's the best I can do with Gilbert Godfrey. It's not the best. Oh my God, he did do a reading of 50 Shades. That's right. That's where that fucking thing where it's like the sound clip of like my clitoris it comes from, which is so good. Yeah, it's been consistently like I'm surprised seeing it getting down into like the 80s finally, because it has been consistently like that where it's just been 90s. It has been hell because of course me and Snowy go out and do shit early in the morning, so it's like, oh yay, let's dress for the morning, and then it's all of a sudden like, oh no, it's chillier in the morning and now it's fucking 900 degrees outside.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Should we make it like a thing where like I do some Bentley quotes in you know, from 50 Shades, just upload a YouTube video. I'm going through finally actually like sorting through all of the videos and stuff for the vlogs so that those come out before the end of the fucking year, because I would like everyone to see how cute my wife is in Chicago. So be Snowy's favorite video ever uploaded. It sure will. Oh boy, does she sure love when I pull out the Bentley voice. It's her favorite. Especially when I pretend that Bentley is not talking to Sly and is talking to her. That's her favorite part. Is when I go, Sherry L, why don't you come over here and give me a big ol' smoochie? A big smoochie on my lips and cheek. Please. She loves that. Just loves that. Went with the fucking 3-stream streak as well. Let's fucking go. Small chance to find Nitra. 1 damage for every gold you have. 3 max HP. Oh yeah, that one's great. I love that one. That's big yum. Why don't you look at me during? You're gonna be... No, we were already in Chicago. This is from June, I think. June or July. We did 2 trips. Oh yeah, we did 2 trips because we did one in I think we did one in April, and then we went to California because I had to go to my sister's graduation, and then we went to Chicago again to see all the shit that we didn't see.
I'll take it.
Because Snowy wanted to go back. So close to being in Chicago at the same time. Damn.
This one. It's a little extra special.
I mean, think about this, right? I've been to Chicago twice, and I haven't seen Nemo at all. But to be fair, I'm not renting a car and driving out of Chicago, you know, so there, you know. That is also true. I did say next time that we go to Chicago that we are gonna go up to Nemo's house and I am gonna cook. So that is something that we are gonna do.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed.
But now I gotta do my vlogs that me and Snowy have both determined. We rewatched a lot of those older videos that we took when we were there, and we were like, yeah, half of these jokes are gonna be funny only to like 3 people, and that's it. So, you know, can't believe I hate Nemo. Yeah, the truth come out. Does his Sega hate Nemo? It is the hoax of rumor from a few weeks ago, so. Trying to find a route that doesn't have tolls. God, I didn't even think about having to deal with the toll roads. I've got to be so real with you. That wasn't even a part of my brain. That wasn't even in anything. And let me tell you, after already having to drive through the, like, just, God, what was it? The scariest 5-hour drive. We talk about it in the vlog, and I've talked about it when we came back from Chicago, but like I remember it like it was yesterday. The scariest 5-hour drive when we had to have our plane rerouted because there were storms in Chicago. And so we couldn't land in Chicago, and then they went, okay, we're just gonna drop you off here, have you sit in a plane for 4 hours, and then we're gonna run out of hotel rooms and everything to give y'all, so good luck. Figure it out. It's like 3 in the morning. It was like 2, I think. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning, and we had to we got really lucky because there was a very, very sweet girl that was there with us, and we were like, shit, what are we gonna do? They don't have any sort of anything. Like, how are we gonna be able to do this? And she overheard us, and she was about our age. And so she was like, hey, I don't want to drive or ride with any creepy, like, you know, older folk. So, or like in general, kids and parents. So do you guys want to split an Uber all the way up to Chicago? It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive. Oh my God, I'm getting fucking destroyed. Awful. It was fucking awful. And it was expensive. But we got to enjoy our trip to Chicago regardless. Absolutely so happy that lady was there to help us. Forgot to include 2 things of disc I sent you. I also have regular seasons 1 through 3 if we want them. We actually have the entirety of regular show on DVD, so I do appreciate that. But that would be better off in someone else's hands. Because yeah, we do have we ended up getting the full season, or the full series when it came out like a couple weeks ago, or months ago rather. Because I'm trying to do that with all the Cartoon Network shows like Courage and stuff. Because unfortunately, I have to order them through fucking Amazon because there's no other way that like they're being sold, and they're cheap too. I mean, you know, I want to get Rocco's, I want to get Courage, I want to get Ed, Edd n Eddy because, you know, HBO is just so lovely, and they're like, so we're gonna buy all of these things, and then they're gone. We're trying to find the rest of Infinity Train also.
I rarely pick one of these.
Gotta find regular show. Or rewatch regular show? Yeah, absolutely. It's a fantastic show. I feel like I enjoy regular show a lot more consistently throughout the whole series as an adult than I did Adventure Time. Adventure Time I enjoyed a lot once you get to like the I feel like season 3 onward for Adventure Time, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm consistently enjoying the episodes a lot more versus the you know, versus that. Whereas regular show, it's just like, yeah, I can relate to this. You know, I feel like I can relate to like this a lot more. This feels like, because it's that thing of like, as a kid, you're like, oh, this is what adults, like an adult looks like, you know, to me. And then when you actually watch, like as an adult, for me, I was like, oh, there's a lot in this that outside of Mordecai and Rigby, this is just what it feels like to be an adult. you know, and that resonated with me a lot while rewatching it. I feel like they get a lot of like adult relationship stuff really, really, really well. They just do a lot of it really well. I really like that show a lot. I love Regular Show.
Taking you to stage 4, Miner.
Could have gotten you Courage from Nana for like $10 a couple years ago. My job stopped selling physical media. Oh, epic. Also, I'm looking at getting a, because I've already said I want to digitize my entire like media library just so that I have digital backups of these things, you know, on like an SSD or something. So I'm looking and seeing around if somebody has a VHS to digital converter, essentially, so I can do that.
You don't see these every day.
I do have a lot of electrical. I think the electrical would really work.
If it looks good, it shoots better. Everyone knows that.
Because I have a lot of shit on there, and then plus 2, I want to do that with my DVDs as well, which is a lot easier because I can just put those in and then rip them. Because if a DVD fails, you know, or something like that, I want to have the full copy of it on something so that I can just burn it onto a disc and still have it and not have to worry about it, you know? Like, oh no, my DVD failed. Well, let me just burn this onto a fresh disc and go ham. Absolutely, Regular Show does get better as you get older. I like that show. The ending of that show always makes me cry. It's just such like a, it's such a bittersweet ending. I love it. But it's spooky season, so we're rewatching. We're gonna rewatch in terms of TV shows, Gravity Falls and Over the Garden Wall, of course, as our show.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Which I'm excited. The first time I'd seen Over the Garden Wall was very recently. It was literally last year was the first time I'd ever seen it. So it was really cool. I really like it. It's enjoyable. It's just a very fun show. It's good. Yeah, what's up, Nate? Never fully sat down and watched Adventure Time, but my favorite character I've ever played as was BMO. Adventure Time is one of those shows that I feel like has consistently been good. The first few, not even first few, I feel like for a season and a half, that show is very much like a, hey, it's a funky little kids show. But you can tell, like, when you know, like, the rest of the seasons, like, oh, they were seeding stuff in here to try to, like, you know, in hopes that if they were able to do it, they can do a bigger, like, thing later on in seasons. And then they, you know, got the opportunity to do that, and they have some really, really, really heartfelt shit and just some really, like, just good shit that gets shown and stuff. It's a very, very good show. I think that it's a very smart show, especially with stuff like Fiona and Cake and Distant Lands. It's top notch. So this would give me 6 HP every time I get a red sugar.
This one makes me be a better dwarf. Give it to me.
I hope everybody's doing well, though. Do any of y'all have any cool plans for the weekend you're looking forward to or anything? I'm curious. I'm curious if we're doing anything cool, because this is finally, like I said, the first week where I'm not doing, you know, where we're not doing anything big. We're just going to we're going to a garage sale, and that's it on Saturday, and that's our whole week.
Exemplary work. You achieved your objective in record time.
Snowy's gonna be out until 9:30 today because she's going to her sister's birthday party.
Oh yeah.
So I get to play extra long for Avowed today.
Give me that.
But I'm like, I'm in this weird spot of like, I have nothing planned and I feel like I need to do things, you know? And I'm also in that stage of like, I want to spend so much time with Sheriel because you know, she's about to get into a big work thing. So like, I know I'm about to have a lot of time for my hobbies because she's going to be very tired. But like, I'm also like, oh, I want to spend time with my wife. Whoopsies. Final episode spoiled by the internet. Lame. Lame and stupid. That sucks. It's a really good finale. The entire last season is just so good. The show goes so bonkers and off the wall, and I love it. You'll be live when I get home from work? Maybe I'll still be going at around 9:30, 10 o'clock. So, well, I'm gonna be ending 9:30, 10 o'clock today. So.
Give me that.
7:30 ET, then hell yeah. We'll get to see what the consequences of my decision last night were, because holy shit, I felt really conflicted about whether choosing to, you know, actively decide to kill hundreds of people or to, you know, maybe give people a fighting chance against the shit. And I know none of it's real. I get that, but like, you know, it still doesn't feel great. None of the decisions felt good. I'm telling you, man, the writers at Obsidian for like Avowed and fucking, oh my god, this is not great. For Avowed and for Outer Wilds, they know what they're doing, man. Like the characters and the world, it all feels just very, very like well thought out. I might not make it back. Doo-da, doo-da, sucking on a stinky dick. Doo-da-doo-da day. Let me get into the dropship. Doo-da, doo-da. We're good.
Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the Dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Welcome to the chat room. That was a hard choice, especially since one of the people I was picking sides of was my husbando. Yeah, that was my thing. Is I was like, okay, I understand the significance of. Oh, we're playing through Avowed right now, Gwen. That's and it's I really love the decision making. It feels like what for me in Outer Wilds and in Avowed. The games and the decisions that you make and the weight of those decisions feel like how people talk about how the decisions should feel when you're playing Fallout New Vegas or any of the Fallout games. That's how they feel. That's how it feels, like how it's talked about. Because when people were telling me when I was going to play New Vegas, they're like, oh, dude, the decision making, the way that your decisions affect the environment, this and that, whatever. I was like, hell yeah, I'm all for that. And then it just kind of felt like every other Bethesda game where it was like, oh, you made a decision. You know? But I don't know. It's just like, I feel like the characters are just fleshed out a lot better and everything. Not to be a New Vegas hater, but playing that without any stability mods or anything like that, just experiencing it bare bones.
I'm gonna go with this.
I think I still am. I'm still a hater. I don't understand what people like about that game, even if you mod it to hell. I don't understand what people really like about Fallout other than the aesthetic, to be honest with you. But that's a different conversation. I understand how people could like those games. I get that. I just don't like them. And I think definitely a big factor of that is that I don't have any nostalgia for it. But I did end up picking Kai's side on it, Nemo. Because I was just like, I don't know. The idea of like actively choosing to straight up just kill everybody, you know, and then like people survived, like I was like, okay, that makes sense. But then the thing in my head immediately was like, okay, so then, you know, we pick that, right? And then we don't really decide who gets killed. So what if somebody that's important to some of the characters does get killed, you know? But then it's the exact same thing where it's like, what if somebody's, you know, because they're traveling around with us, you know, they're not able to protect somebody that they want to protect, and now, you know, that person died because of the fact that we made a decision that now they have to protect themselves rather than just, you know, than that just straight up happening. It feels very much like the illusion of choice, where it's very much a trolley problem kind of thing, you know? It's exactly what it is, where it's like, you know, kill hundreds of people, save a million in the future, but you have to kill hundreds of people like willingly with your decision, or, you know, mitigate the problem for now and then move on and try to, you know, try to solve it, you know, later. Which I feel like that's the only thing is, like, you know, if I were in like a real life scenario, I probably would have gone with, you know, with Yahtzee in that, and I would have just been like, yeah, let's sever it and go on, you know, and everything, because, like, what if there is no way that we could solve this kind of thing, you know? Because it's like, okay, in the game, we do have the power to solve this problem, right? But like in reality, it's like, I'm not some chosen one. Let's see this. I don't have any ability to solve problems, and it's like I feel like I'd feel a lot more hopeless. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird trying to like think of like, man, what would I do in this situation? Whereas it's like when I was playing, you know, like the Fallout games, it was very much like, oh yeah, let me just make the decisions that make me out to be like the worst person, because I don't really care about any of these people, so I don't really give a shit that people die. Where it's like, in this, like the companions you meet and everything, and same thing with Outer Wilds, it's like the game makes you care more. This is gonna turn into a Bethesda shitting session, and I don't want it to turn into that, because I will absolutely just poop all over fucking Fallout. The more time I've had away from those games, the more I've realized I did not enjoy them whatsoever. Because like we dropped Fallout 4 quicker than a hot plate on a summer Sunday. Oh, we're waiting for the big egg to open. Where is the big egg? Because I bet I could just go break it open.
Don't mind if I do.
There it is. All right, let's get this red sugar real quick first, because if we kill this, then we're good. Oh, I still have to kill those two big things. The reason I liked playing Fallout, I think it's because it was far less complicated than any of the Fallout games I tried to play. No, yeah, 100% I agree. Like, dude, New Vegas was absolutely the like best Fallout experience, because again, it had those elements, you know, that makes Obsidian good, you know, and what makes their games good. But the thing is, again, of course, it's like we run into the issue of like, it's not good because of the fact that, you know, you got Bethesda trying to, whoa, do its, whoa, oh shit, we're doing its Bethesda thing. Okay, hold on, I gotta lock the fuck in. But it definitely was like the most like competent, like, I wouldn't say that it's a bad game. There's just a lot of the elements that got hyped up for me for it that just did not deliver whatsoever. There's two bosses. Oh, it's these fuckers. Okay. I definitely think that New Vegas is like, in terms of like all of the Fallout games and all of like the Bethesda games, definitely the best, and it's only really a 6 out of 10 for me. It's like with Oblivion, when I really like decided like, man, do I want to play the Oblivion remaster? And I was like, no, I had a terrible time with this game. Oblivion though was probably like the most fun that I had breaking the game. Skyrim is such a bog standard experience, and I can understand why people who were used to Oblivion and everything had a hard time transitioning between the two, because Oblivion is definitely like, it just had a lot more, I don't know, it just felt more fun. despite like the endings of literally every goddamn part of the game being like the biggest pile of dog shit, where it was like, oh, yeah, and it's over. It's like, oh, okay. Means the Meteor was able to progress and not just me struggling through the opening chapters. I did like that about it. I did like that, like, even as, you know, someone who isn't, you know, I mean, I play a lot of games and I feel like I just am stubborn and hard-headed and I get through shit through sheer stupid luck sometimes. I have moments of being like just very like overwhelmingly okay at a game. New Vegas definitely had that vibe of you can start anywhere and do anything anywhere, and then, you know, wherever you decide to go from the get out, like, you know, even if you're under leveled as fuck, if you just kind of thug it out, you'll be able to do it. Which also played to our detriment, because, like, dude, we had to play the best written Fallout thing in Dead Money, or whatever the fuck it was called, in the casino. We had to play that and then go from that to the worst fucking thing ever, which is like the rest of the game. Like, Dead Money is so good and nothing else really just like could compare, you know? Because it's like we did Dead Money and I was like, fuck, that was great. You know, that was just well written. It was a good like mystery. It was fun, you know, going through everything, trying to like, you know, figure out the traps with the constraints that we had, especially being like level 1 and everything too, like going into it, like that was really, really fun. And then like you get out of there and then we did the I think Lonesome Road is what it's called afterwards with like the other they upgraded some of these sounds too. I'm realizing some of these sounds are different.
Threat level increasing.
Fuck, we may be a little piss poor for this. But like, you know, we did that and then straight into that, and then we had to and that just wasn't as good. You know, it was just like, it felt just like a petty squabble between somebody that was like, man, you didn't do a thing that I wanted to do, you know? And I just like, maybe I wasn't paying attention or whatever, and I didn't read the scribble bumps that were everywhere, you know, who cares? It all just felt like, it was definitely a downgrade, and then everything beyond that was a big downgrade. The fucking nerd thing with the brains and all that shit, that sucked. That sucked. That made me almost like be done with the game. I was so done at like playing that fucking expansion. I hated every second of that.
Get it done, Miner. The bugs are furious.
I'm trying. Oh, come on. I was not doing enough damage. Misplay. That's okay. Ooh, a cookie. We did unlock a bunch of good shit, though, so. All right, let's see what we can upgrade. You can also upgrade your gear and shit like that, too.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Okay. All right, well.